It's Xantho to take down Dapper. Can he find anything else? Tenz still out there looking for the damage, and he will get it off of the distraction. And that's a good start ultimately here for Tenz, because I mean they're looking for that information. Gonna get it. Keep the pressure on. 3 versus 4 now for Sentinels as we see Furia beginning to move behind the wall towards that A site. He got Soms there as well, right behind that wall, and he's certainly ready to try to punish this one. Oh, he takes critical damage. Tenz though. Oh, that looked painful from a distance. Comes Tenz once again with the Sheriff. He's everywhere.
But look at this, Dan. Mazen is telling his team to come back over to this B site. You know, NCR's a little bit skeptical that there could have been a player that pushed mid, so moving at a snail's pace right now. But this B site is completely open. He has all the time in the world. The spike will go down. We'll be in a 2-on-3. And judging by the look of Mazen right now, he might take an aggressive ground on defender spawn, which would lead me to believe NCR is going to plant aggressively as well. This could get interesting.
Yeah, because they have to assume a rotation's coming from the defenders by now. So not seeing anyone in spawn is a good tell for Furia for this post-spawn. Oh no, caught out in the open. It's all on Mazen. He at least has a ghost. So has more range to play with, but the wall comes through. Oh wow, it's tagged immediately. Quick pop flash through. It's going to see 2 players, but there's nothing that you can do about it.
No flash for 30 seconds, Dan. There's no time.
Just touches the wall, and he's already down to 6 HP. Still though, Sick holding with that frenzy at the backside, but surely not long for this world. So many players coming through, and indeed, it's going to be Dapper to be able to do something. Only peeling off one hit, just have sneaks to the back lines, but just with the classic, will get denied. And 1 by 1, Sentinels not able to find the kills that they're looking for.
Just like that first map, Tenz is just looking to get his ult orbs built up on this Marshall. It's pretty unlikely they actually, I say that, but 3 of these players can die from 1 Marshall shot, Dan. It could happen. Ended up working in the first map because their attack have bailed them out. But if they start bad here, could be rough.
Yeah, we have, like we saw in the last anti-eco scenario for Furia, they just go for a site hit. This time it's A instead of B. Seekers are available for Sick, for Sentinels, if they want to try to go for a retake with them. They're already close here. Sentinels looking for the frags, but we have a beautiful display from Furia on this defense. Tenz wrap around. No HP. It's just, in fact, yeah, absolutely going for it. There goes the dash. You talked about Xan being good at creating space for the team, and he's already got backside control, so they know that Sentinels are everywhere but here right now, and we're going to get a plant. And lots of util for the retake, including the Seekers available still for Sick.
They do have a lot of utility, Dan, but this is a scenario where in the past, Sentinels had a Viper wall on the B site to work with on these retakes. This retake is going to be incredibly difficult, and if Khalil pops this lockdown, that's going to make it nearly impossible.
Yeah, that toxic screen going up again. It's really difficult to deal with. Sick is making some noise there on the flank, so they know that flank is compromised. But on the front, QCK will get all the kills from backside. Beautiful stuff there. Speaking of which, Sick able to get some damage in, but this is simply...
And it opens up this A site in rounds like this.
And this is the thing, you know, we've seen Fury oscillate between A and B on the anti-eco. This time, Tenz does have that Blade Storm. He will be likely coming in through the mid doors. So he wants to get that action in early and get the kills in early. We'll see if he can find something. Again, that wall obscuring vision. Will we get an updraft? There comes the updraft. Tenz able to take down 1. 3 quick kills, quick succession comes through for Sentinels. And there's little response here right now from Furia. They are in a lot of trouble. And doesn't have to do too much, edging his way forward, spots the Trailblazer, knows exactly where Sky has to be. There's that Trailblazer, where's that peek? It's delayed! And Xan actually takes down Shazam. The bait and switch pays off here, and they'll trigger the push into the A site. And it's just up to these gunfights now as we see Sentinels trying to hold on to the pyramids. Tenz out there, large and in charge, but not for too much longer. Xan able to take him down. 2 versus 3 for Furia though, still a lot of work to do. And there's another frag as Dapper goes down.
Evening things up, Dan. We're now on a 2-on-2, but this flank from Sick is so timely. NCR's on the other side of Pyramids, though. I think they have a feeling that someone is on the flank. Look, they're pushing aggressively towards defender spawn here.
Enemy remaining.
That's a flick and a half from Zoms, leaving Xan 27 HP left. You're going to get hit by the Seeker. My God, this is nuts. Force, the IGL's dream Sean, on the
Yes.
attack, you've got the whole round left to play with a minute and a half.
And you've taken out the player that does all the prodding and all the annoying stuff you have to worry about if you're that attacker IGL. So you can see now, now that Furia knows this, they're in this man-up scenario. They've pushed back A with the Killjoy utility. They know no one's pushed there. They push back A halls with the Poison Orb. They're quickly grouping for this B hit, and they need to do it fast because if you look at Sick on the minimap right now, he's pushing through halls. He's getting all the info. Shaz is already here at the B site, and Zoms is here as well with his wall up, with the orb there as well. This has to be explosive.
It certainly does, and they've been able to do that previously, but the snake bite stay lasts forever. It feels like that. A couple frags come through. There's the Hunter's Fury. Is he going to get Zoms? Oh, you love to see that killer actually leading the fire. There's actually nowhere to stand. And they I don't know how Dapper does this, but 1v5, the double P comes in. And
a lot of Killjoys use their ults up here. He's made his way to the door. Oh dear, does he put it down right here, Dan?
That's a good question. I mean, Sick has got a lot of control in mid at the moment, so...
Oh, this is very, very aggressive. The Killjoy with the lockdown in hand goes up to the trip, and there's the ult that I was referring to. So he puts the alarm bot by the trip just to secure his ult, and his teammates are going to go with this. Look, it connects perfectly to that Viper's toxin screen, Dan. This is so drilled.
Yeah, that's actually gorgeous to see. It's play out there from Furia. Shazam will get delayed just a little bit more by the Nano Swarm there towards heaven. Sentinels waiting, trying to coordinate themselves for the retake through door, through spawn. Exan finding some good damage with those daggers, and Khalil as well gets one. Shazam picks up a double, but there's a Viper's Pit still yet to contend with, and he does not have a drone. Tenz is just going to have to go straight into it, into the Viper's Pit. And it's just Tenz now. What can he find? 3 players.
A split, 2 people are going to go up Sands. Tenz picking into the site right now, though. Look, if you look at Furia, they're going to fast retake. There's 5 people here, Dan.
Oh, they might actually catch him before they get to the cross angle, and actually that's really interesting. Maybe it benefits Tenz. He's got that Sheriff in hand doing the damage, dashing back, but Furia trading quite nicely, 3 versus 3. And in fact, it's now Furia. There's one man to the good. And this is just deathmatch right now between these two teams. Oh, Tenz edging forward.
They're going up to the door. There's no trip, no alarm bot, nothing stopping.
There's a recon, and that's going to get a tag. Beautiful. QCK picks up one, and they've got that mid control, so he doesn't have to worry about that. Exan is in the door, or around the door position, keeping it safe. So right now, Furia in a great position. Dapper trying to find something. You know exactly where he is, surely. QCK, though, can't take him down. He's spraying forward. NCR with the trade. 4 versus 3 in favor still Shazam. He's picked up a Hunter's Fury now.
He has that Hunter's Fury. The Viper Wall still online for Zoms. A very, very aggressive Viper Wall, too. And Sentinels has all the control behind it. That's a lot of positions they can be in because of how pushed up this Viper Wall is. Hunter's Fury back in that stance position. He can ult the plant. He can ult the run-in. Many options right now for the in-game leader. And there it is.
Oh, now they're actually going to be able to dodge this one. Perhaps another up jump comes through to do that. And Tenz is just making quick work of these players. A 3K comes through from Tenz. Ruby main. Oh, he's found one.
Spike
That
down
Marshall
mid.
Sick, he's picked it up, and Exan in a deep position. Oh, the drone's going to tag QCK, and it might not spot Exan. Indeed, it did not, but they might go into Exan now.
They might, Dan.
Oh, the timing there, and he's going to be able to pick it up. That's a spike down as well. Chances now here for Furia to strike right back after losing a round. Spike's recovered. There's a lot of time, and they know that Exan is around the B site. Do they challenge it?
Dan, look at this. They are guessing absolutely wrong. The confidence on Sentinels to keep heading into this same site where the Neural Theft spotted everyone. It is a mind game being played right now for the in-game leader on the Sentinels team.
left.
And Zom's going to get that free plant 3-on-3. Bladestorm still in play, though. And they're not messing around. The Viper's Pit immediately cast down. tenz aggressively peeking into spawn. That's going to give all the information to Shazam, who hears this. Thunderfooting in mid.
Oh, but if he dies, he will give away a gun. 7 HP, so he's going to find the timing. Takes down one. They know that he's there on the back there. The recon comes out. Can he survive here? Again, oh, he's already understanding precisely where Jet is. Shazam doesn't even see you to kill you, as he will eventually get taken out. But he's basically won the round for his team. 1 HP on NZR. Not a good look. Flash.
He's through, Dan.
He is through, and there's Hunter's Fury, and oh, it's a freebie. Xan is going to be able to take him down. That's beautiful work. And tenz is trying to find him.
Oh, he has him pinned, Dan.
Yeah, Marsden was trying to support Xan, but he gets nailed by tenz. So Xan is back out there alone. And here comes Zoms looking for the angle. The pre-peek from Xan. He's anticipating it. And that's a 3v2. And Dapper takes that QCK, that lurk.
The B site's open, but Dapper could get caught in this mid nest, Dan.
There's a drop. Oh, the timing is terrible for Dapper. Furia quickly rotating towards the site. Sick. Alone in the 1v2.
Guiding light on deck, Dan. These two people are stuck so close together.
The reset coming through for Sick as he walks towards spawn. Wants to eliminate these positions. It's a great position. He does dodge the drone. They have no idea where Sick is. The element of surprise there's the sound cue. Takes down one. There's almost to go. There's that quick pop flash. That gets him out of position. Oh, but he's spotted on the reposition. There's the engagement and it's straight in. The defense is still in place, though. We've got players backside. Great sharp shooting from Mazen at distance. But tenz is even better. They're taking down Khalil. And they are just trading kills like crazy right now. tenz, it's doing so much damage, but oh my god, it's hard to actually follow. But we get the 2v2 at the end. And the spike goes down. Drone looking for some information there as tenz resets onto the flank. Around cave.
QCK will flank here. It's going to be a very long flank. And tenz could get timed on this flank. The 1v1 between the Sova is huge as well. But tenz is distracted and the flank is getting closer, Dan.
Oh, the distraction. It's still there. It's still there. And in fact, he wins the battle. Oh, no! QCK is going to make that flank look fantastic. I don't even know how tenz loses that fight. What a...
Over here at B, the wall's already up. They have nothing to fall back to A with.
Nowhere to run!
Oh, the Hunter's Fury comes in as well. Is he going to be able to find any damage? Oh, does actually tag some players, but... Oh, it's actually not too much of a tag.
Spike planted.
I think actually tenz got hit by something else at the same time.
Yeah, tenz actually got hit by the Hunter's Fury. That makes him a one-shot to a Phantom. Keep that in mind, Dan.
QCK will take down Shazam there as well, so threatening everything at the moment. That mid position from Dapper, not expected. Little hops here from tenz. Hard shots to hit, but of course he finds it! And with that, 3 left here on the retake attempt. There is time still for Furia, but they have to force the issue. And they don't know what Dapper's doing. You can see that presence in mid is just so painful to have to constantly worry about. And Dapper, knowing they're not going for it, trying to get into a position to cut them off, but he will get taken down finally. What a round here from tenz. He's just trying to...
Just poison orb the halls, just to try to initiate that same default pressure on the halls player. But if you look, this is 100% going to B site, and it is open. Furia has fallen for this completely.
They've got the backside wall for the retake, and let's not forget, they have, if they want it, that lockdown as well. And the Hunter's Fury. They can trap Sentinels into very few positions.
I really don't know where you would use the lockdown from, though. Where could you possibly use that from to retake this massive site?
Maybe the elbow position. Looks like they're going for it. There it goes.
Wow,
it's going to cover most of the site. Oh, they're going to try to defend this one. Can they do it? Zom's tapping away, and he's taken down absolutely everybody. And the lockdown's been destroyed as well. And that's going to keep players alive on the site. Updraft into an elevated position for tenz. Needs very little to work with. Sentinel staying alive. Another round, and deep flash comes through. There goes tenz straight through it. He's looking for that opening now. Where is QCK? Trying to find him. The Seeker's trying to give that information to him. QCK stays alive. There's the tag, though. Oh, QCK under so much pressure. Trying to stay alive. Trying to find the right way to engage this one and get his teammates into position. tenz actually burns the dash. And this is a slow assault from Sentinels. That's buying time for Furia to get in position. Dapper there by the door. Tries to drop it, but he's denied by NZR. This is so scary.
God, this is terrifying.
Oh,
and tenz comes up big, despite being headshot.
But there it comes straight back his way from NCR from that position once more. And Sentinels, again, 20 seconds left to try to plant this spike. Marzin's still in position to try to deny that. Smoke or no. And again, just playing with that door. And they're just going down on the cross. And it's Furia with all the kills, leaving just Dapper. 1 versus 3, and Furia have done it. They have taken down Sentinels. 1 map in this best of 3. We're going to a 3rd.
Let's go, Dan. I never